The year 2026 has finally brought to life something many fans of anime, cyberpunk design, motorcycles, and modern tech enthusiasts thought would never happen, a true realization of the Akira Sport motorcycle vision. The bold, sleek, futuristic ride that once only existed in the world of anime has crossed over into reality, and the story surrounding this machine is nothing short of legendary. YouTube, in particular, has exploded with coverage, reactions, spec breakdowns, test rides, fan comparisons, and intense debates about whether this motorcycle lives up to the legacy of its source of inspiration, the iconic red bike from the groundbreaking 1988 anime Akira. For decades, Akira has stood as one of the most influential works in both anime and science fiction. Its aesthetic, storytelling, and sheer audacity helped define a genre and influence everything from The Matrix to Cyberpunk 2077. But perhaps nothing in the film is as immediately recognizable as Shotaro Kaneda's motorcycle, a sleek, low-slung machine that practically defines cyberpunk motorbike design itself. That legendary bike has been referenced, paid homage to, and yearned for by fans for over 30 years, and now, in 2026, the dream has edge-lit LEDs and real performance specs behind it. Hypebeast +1. This project didn't start overnight. Years ago, creative studios and motorcycle designers around the world began experimenting with Akira-inspired builds, fan creations, and custom modifications. One such early project saw Spanish designers at Bell & Bell painstakingly craft a fully functioning Akira recreation, blending real engineering with the fantastical lines fans knew from the film. Early prototypes used a mix of combustion engines and electric drive systems, and even embraced unconventional design elements like 3D printed body panels and dynamic lighting to bring the anime vision into the real world. New Atlas. But what makes the 2026 Akira Sport especially significant is that it moves beyond one-off art bikes or limited custom builds into something approaching a production model, a bike that regular riders could feasibly experience, test ride, and own. According to multiple recent reports, companies involved in this project have been refining the electric drivetrain, safety systems like ABS and traction control, and unique performance features that merge art with real-world physics. iMotorbike News +1. In terms of design, the Akira Sport motorcycle stays true to the futuristic silhouette decades of fans have imagined. It's aggressive yet refined, extremely low to the ground, and its bodywork appears as though drawn directly out of a cyberpunk storyboard. LED lighting accents, neon highlights, sharp angles, and a feet-forward riding position give it that unmistakable Akira vibe, something that gets the hearts of both motorcycle purists and pop culture fans racing. It isn't just styled like the bike from the anime, it feels like it. Design boom. Performance figures are equally compelling, especially for a machine so steeped in design heritage. The electric version of the bike is said to boast a dual electric motor setup that enables astonishing acceleration, covering 0 to 100 km per hour, 0–62 miles per hour, in around 3.5 seconds, impressive by any modern standard and enough to make adrenaline junkies drool. The electric battery technology allows for a riding range that rivals many contemporary electric motorcycles, charging up to significant battery capacity in roughly 30 minutes. Safety features like an advanced anti-lock braking system and traction control have been integrated to help ensure that power can be managed responsibly on real roads. iMotorbike News +1. What really caught the imagination of the YouTube world, though, is a quirky performance boost mode. Affectionately named Godzilla mode. When activated by twisting the throttle, this mode unleashes a temporary increase in torque and sustained high-speed performance, allowing riders to push the bike harder or feel the rush of pure power in a way unique to this machine. It's one of those features that makes you smile, laugh, and think back to both the wild action sequences in Akira and the joy of hearing an electric motor roar to life. Design boom. The community response online has been nothing short of electric. YouTube channels ranging from tech reviewers to moto enthusiast vloggers have dissected every angle of the Akira Sport bike, its design choices, its cultural significance, and its potential for real ride experiences. Some videos compare the bike to existing electric motorcycles from major manufacturers, while others focus on the heroic task of translating a piece of animation mythos into reality. One popular theme is how this project bridges the often separate worlds of automotive engineering and pop culture legend, creating a conversation that touches gamers, anime fans, motorcycle enthusiasts, and future tech followers alike. With that said, some critics have pointed out that while the bike looks incredible, the real-world practicality is still evolving. Extreme low ride height, futuristic bodywork, and unconventional ergonomics can make the bike challenging in everyday conditions compared to conventional sport bikes or street bikes. But for many fans, the appeal is not about ultimate practicality, it's about the experience and what this bike represents. Owning or riding one is akin to owning a piece of cyberpunk history. New Atlas. Discussions on YouTube also explore how technology has caught up to imagination. Once upon a time, concepts like reverse gear on bikes, advanced region braking, and LED accent lighting were either impractical or purely stylistic. Today, thanks to electric powertrains and modern vehicle control systems, these features are not only feasible but increasingly expected in cutting-edge designs. As channels explain in their breakdowns, the Akira Sport isn't just a nostalgic homage, it's a bold step into where the next generation of motorcycles could be heading. Hypebeast. Fans also love the cultural angle. Akira, the anime, represents a future that still captivates imaginations decades after its release. Its social commentary, visual spectacle, and character design have echoed through cinema, games, and art. Bringing one of its most iconic visual elements into the real world connects with fans on an emotional level, the sort of dopamine reaction that sparks countless subscribers, comments, and shares in YouTube communities. Many creators talk about how riding the Akira Sport is like riding a dream, and how viewers who saw the bike on screen as children now feel a sense of nostalgia mixed with awe. Hypebeast. Even custom projects based on the Akira look have flourished in the last few years. Independent builders have taken classic bikes like the BMW R Ninette and modified them with Akira-inspired aesthetics, proving that the influence extends far beyond official projects. YouTube content about these custom builds often blends creative artistry with mechanical ingenuity, showing viewers how deeply Akira has impacted motorcycle culture and design. Auto evolution. Of course, part of the viral momentum comes from test rides and reactions. Some channels have even featured riders taking the Akira Sport bike into controlled environments, showing its acceleration, handling, and how it feels to sit in that futuristic cockpit. These videos often capture genuine reactions, gasps, and enthusiasm, which is exactly the kind of compelling content that YouTube algorithms and audiences crave. Even non-enthusiasts find themselves drawn into the spectacle of this machine, and videos with titles like, "This is what Akira feels like in real life," or, "I rode the future," rack up views in the millions. Looking ahead, the 2026 Akira Sport has become much more than a single motorcycle. It has opened dialogues about how pop culture shapes technology, how design can inspire real engineering progress, and how communities on platforms like YouTube can accelerate the global buzz around futuristic innovations. It stands at the crossroads of art, engineering, and community engagement, and that intersection is where the most exciting ideas thrive.